Day after heavy storms and hail, and Oklahoma is always fun, I can tell you that. We had nickel size hail here last night, so we're going to take a look at the Tesla and see if USAA is buying me a new car. Anyways, today I'm giving you an updated email address for the EPA. The one I gave you yesterday was incorrect, and we're talking a little bit more about CARB. You know, buying a car these days feels like walking into a poker game where the dealer knows every card. Being in Vegas, I kind of know how that is. And makes you feel like you don't know any of the cards. It's frustrating. And frankly, it's a little unfair. That's why I want to tell you today about CarEdge. They're on a mission to bring transparency and common sense back to car buying. I've been using their tools myself, and one of the most helpful is the free window sticker lookup. So if you're looking over here on the screen, I'm going to have the website up over here. If you're looking at a used car and want to know exactly what came from the factory, like options, standard equipment, fuel economy, safety ratings, the original MSRP, like on the Tesla, everybody freaks out because we got that car for like 25 grand and it's a $135,000 car. It's all on the sticker. Everything that ever came on the vehicle is on the sticker. Just plug in the VIN and bam, there it is. No guesswork, no runaround. It's the same government mandated label every new car is required to have. And whether you're a buyer trying to avoid getting ripped off or a seller wanting to show off your vehicle's real value, the window sticker gives you the facts, and it's 100% free. Just head to caredge.com/TKG to get started. And I mean it, seriously. If you're shopping for a car, this is a no-brainer. You'll walk into the dealership a whole lot more confident than not having that information. So that's caredge.com/TKG, and thanks to CarEdge for sponsoring this video and helping all of us buy a car just a little bit smarter. So, what is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And despite what multiple fake news channels are saying, that CARB is not losing its ability to regulate smog, they are. Other states, like I said, are already looking at it moving forward, but it does require a couple of things. It is going to require that the president signs it. Now, I know we're going, tomorrow will be Saturday, then you go into Sunday. I'm guessing he's probably going to sign it on Monday, but we have seen him do executive orders on the weekend, so maybe he could sign it this weekend. We'll see. But basically, once he signs that, California is required to follow federal emission standards. All right, let's take a look. I don't see, of course a bird had to shit on the car. Yep, a couple of birds had to shit on the car. Well, we know how they feel about Teslas, huh? I'll have to go get that washed. But yeah, I don't see any big dings. I don't see any dings. Might be all right. We might be okay. Like I said, minus the bird shit, his car looks like it's okay. So here's what happens. President signs those CRAs. It changes the Clean Air Act immediately, at least in terms of California, okay? And the other 17 states that meat ride them. What happens at that point is, if they do not follow federal law at that point, Pam Bondi steps in. And then Pam Bondi starts to go after them. So what basically happens at that point is, if they don't follow the federal law, Pam Bondi can do a couple different things. It's not even like I don't think Pam Bondi's in the I'm going to sue you type of mood. It's going to be in the you're obstructing federal law kind of mood. And we could possibly see some people finally get charged. And before people say, oh, they won't do it. Oh, there's multiple examples of people in Congress being charged now. Granted, it was for assault. But I think for sure, Gavin Newsom wants this problem to go away. He's trying to run in 2028. And he's already made conflicting statements like, oh, CARB may have run its course and, you know, maybe we did too much, you know, statements like that, to then come out and say, you know, Trump wants to make California smoggy again. Look, the fact of the matter is this. He wants to run in 2028. He's going to have to really narrowly toe that line. Now, as far as I know at this point, you know, they said that they were going to sue the state of California, but there's no lawsuit filed as of yet that I can see. And I'm guessing it's because they're waiting. My guess is the reason why they haven't filed it yet is because the president hasn't signed the CRAs into law yet. So we'll have to wait and see. Now, I did put a email address in the description down below. Now, what that email address does is it's compliance. Maybe it's just compliance@epa.gov, but I'm going to put it in the description. Just make sure you use the one that's in the description, not what I said. As the info, which was a catch-all email address, went away in part of some of the cuts that Lee Zeldin has been making, getting rid of contractors, third-party hosting, all kinds of other stuff. So now they just have that one email address. What does that email address do? So once the president signs this into law, if you're getting something from the DMV that says they're requiring you to do a smog check, or they're requiring you to have a CARB approved part on your vehicle that violates the federal emission standards, and the state of California can get slapped for that. That's what that email address is for. You can email them. And by the way, the EPA administrator had already said that they're going to be opening up lines for people to be able to basically tell on the state if they don't follow the rule of law. They don't follow the laws that are on the books. So we'll see what happens with it. I wanted to give you a short update on it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'll probably have some videos for you guys. I mean, I'll probably even drop this one on Saturday, but we'll probably have some videos for you guys Saturday or Sunday. I will be rolling back west on Saturday, so most likely, well, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, most likely I'll be rolling back west on Saturday, and I'll try to cut videos, you know, if I'm rolling, and I will have maybe some updates and some news on maybe new vehicles coming to the channel, so stay tuned for that. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching. I truly appreciate it, and shout out to our sponsors over at caredge.com again for sponsoring today's video. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay petty, my friends. Make sure to use the email in the description down below. Like I said, you're not gonna get anything done right now. Once the president signs it, they are required to follow federal emission standards. So that's what we're waiting on. We're literally just waiting on President Trump to break out that black Sharpie and scribble that name on that piece of paper, and it's a wrap, regardless of what anybody else says. Anyways, stay petty, my friends.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet.